It's a major loss of face for the BJP in Uttar Pradesh, but there is a bigger cause for concern as 4 states are headed for assembly elections next: Karnataka, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Not surprising then that Karnataka Congress's latest tweet hits out at the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. They of course take a jibe and mock BS Yeddyurappa, BJP's chief ministerial face in Karnataka. The Congress has tweeted and advised Yeddyurappa to show some self-respect while referring to Yogi Adityanath as an outsider in Karnataka who can't even win his own seat in Uttar Pradesh. Karnataka's Chief Minister Siddaramaiah too tweeted a message to congratulate Samajwadi Party's Akhilesh Yadav and Bahujan Samaj Party's Mayawati. He too had a word of advice for Yogi Adityanath. He said, and I quote, "Perhaps Yogi should spend less time lecturing Karnataka on development." India Today's Nagarjun Dwarkanath now joins me for more on the story. Nagarjun, Yogi Adityanath was campaigning extensively in Karnataka, comparing Karnataka's lack of development, as he put it, to what was happening in Uttar Pradesh. But suddenly this has hit him, this loss in Gorakhpur and Phulpur, that's hit him, and the Congress is turning the knife in.
Well, definitely it's a big blow for BJP. It's a setback for Mr. Yogi Adityanath, not only in Uttar Pradesh but also in Karnataka. Remember, he was one of the main star campaigners for the BJP. He, along with the Prime Minister, had already campaigned for 4 rallies, one in Mysore and a couple of them in Bangalore, and also recently in Mangalore. Remember, Yogi Adityanath has been speaking about how Karnataka has not seen development in the last 5 years. Speaking this situation where Yogi Adityanath has not lost his seat as in Gorakhpur, Siddaramaiah and Congress both have hit out on Yogi Adityanath, saying that maybe he should be talking about development in Uttar Pradesh rather coming to Karnataka and preaching about development to the Congress party. At Congress, in fact, the party went on a further step and said that Yeddyurappa is bowing to someone who cannot even save the seat. What can he show the way for BJP in Karnataka ahead of the election? So clearly, the direct jibes being taken at Mr. Yogi Adityanath, and also BJP will be contemplating, will they be using Mr. Adityanath in the coming few days in the Karnataka rally, because the moment he steps into Karnataka, Siddaramaiah and other Congress party leaders will definitely attack him, calling him a loser after coming from Uttar Pradesh. Now, he's making the BJP...
Stay with me for a moment. Let me also now bring in the most authoritative voices who are studying these developments, the changing landscape very closely. Joining me now is Ajit Jha, Editor Research India Today. Also with me is Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor. Rahul, to you first. Will Uttar Pradesh, will Gorakhpur, Phulpur impact Karnataka?
Gaurav, I think when the chips are down, any kind, in the morning when we were discussing, Ajit had said something very interesting. These two are likely to be bellwether constituencies. And bellwether not just vis-a-vis Uttar Pradesh. I think what Ajit meant at that time also was it is going to have a various kind of impacts. And I had added that like a phase can launch 1,000 ships, I think this will launch 1 million political interpretations and impacts. It is definitely that somewhere the opposition realizes that BJP can be beaten, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah Juggernaut can be defeated. Yogi Adityanath, who was campaigning as a star campaigner in the newer territories like Karnataka for the BJP, his equity will be down. I think these are just few of them, but definitely in Karnataka, the Congress. And remember, yesterday at the Sonia Gandhi dinner, the JDS was also there.
Yes. So
can they start thinking that if they ally in Karnataka, can there be a possibility that the BJP juggernaut can be stopped in Karnataka? So I will not put Karnataka out of the impact zone of these two constituencies.
Okay. Ajit Jha, Siddaramaiah, after BJP's big win in Tripura, said Tripura will not impact Karnataka, but Uttar Pradesh will.
I think I agree with what Rahul pointed out, Gaurav. The fact that this election in Gorakhpur and Phulpur has given birth to an alliance, a new alliance, which might not only impact Karnataka, but might prove to be the game changer for 2019. Let me give you an example. Phulpur, right next to it is Allahabad. That's where VP Singh in 1989 contested in a by-election, which later on had such a major impact that it changed the entire election in 1989.
Yes.
VP Singh became the Prime Minister.
Absolutely.
Now, what I'm trying to argue is these two constituencies are bellwether for two reasons. The fact that if you look at the history, BJP lost after 29 years in Gorakhpur.
Yes.
5 times Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath had won there. Phulpur, again, the Deputy CM had won with a 3.5 lakh margin. Where
And
again
also,
they have.
so this also, and that is something we'll talk about in greater detail. Which way did the Muslims vote? And that would be very interesting to study that.
And a new alliance between the Yadavs and the Dalits in Uttar Pradesh.
Yes.
After a period of
here
what a
that
century.
what is interesting is that not just what has happened, but it has opened an avenue to possibilities. It has made people in opposition think that this can be done. That's where this election, 2 seats are very crucial.
It might prove to be a template for a new kind of politics in the opposition.
Template for new kind of politics, says Ajit Jha, and we'll talk more about this. We'll talk about it in greater detail. But let's take a look at the permutations and combinations that this election results may just throw up. Three out of 3 laws for the BJP in Uttar Pradesh. Overconfidence or the end of the Modi wave. Bua Bhatija snatch Gorakhpur and Phulpur.
चुनाव के बीच में सपा बसपा का आपसी सौदेबाजी होना, उसको समझने में कहीं न कहीं कमी रही और वह अति आत्मविश्वास उसका एक कारण है।
जो जनता को वादे दिखाए गए थे, एक भी वादे पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी खरी नहीं उतरी है। उसी का ये असर है कि जनता एक होकर के इनके खिलाफ मतदान की।
Is this the new poll template for 2019 and a wake-up call for Mission 2019? A huge loss of face for the BJP, both for its Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister in Uttar Pradesh. The party lost both the Gorakhpur and the Phulpur seats. This, as Ajit Jha was rightly pointing out, was with the BJP since 1989. So, is Yogi Adityanath correct in blaming it on overconfidence? Because earlier he talked about this बुआ भतीजा alliances सांप छछूंदर एक साथ आ रहे हैं. So is it more to do with their overconfidence, or is there another message here?
I think the most important message, according to me, is that there is nothing more competitive in this world than Indian elections, whether it is assembly elections, Lok Sabha, or and
Okay.
the moment you shift your vision away from the fight, like Arjun, not towards the fish, you lose it.
Okay, just take a look at these images. That's Akhilesh Yadav. He's just leaving Mayawati's residence. Now, this Rahul worked at 2 seats level. It worked at Phulpur, it worked at Gorakhpur. Can it work at the 80-seat level in Uttar Pradesh?
Gaurav, it's a very difficult thing to replicate pan-India. Because I'm not talking about just Akhilesh Mayawati. For the entire opposition to replicate all of it, these are very disparate political groups. But the fact is that it has challenged and perhaps given a taste of things to come in which some arrangements can be made. In UP, I think for the BJP right now the real battle is UP. It can be done. Akhilesh meeting Mayawati, Gaurav, I recall sometime in early 2003, early 2004 was the last time, 2002 was the last time when there was a meeting like this between Mulayam Singh Yadav and Mayawati. I think it was for the appointment of the State Human Rights Commission Chief. That was the last time people from Samajwadi Party top and BSP had come together and sat down. Today, Akhilesh Yadav has shown that political tenacity, humility to actually go and meet Mayawati and thank her. Somebody has to give to perhaps gain something.
Okay.
Akhilesh has done that. He reached out to Mayawati. He had done it to Rahul Gandhi also. He had called him up several times, had sent out a SMS, but Rahul Gandhi was out, didn't respond to the messages. He fielded candidates. Congress could have been today part of a Mahagathbandhan, but didn't happen. But
so does that mean that the Congress, Ajit, is now increasingly becoming irrelevant in the Hindi heartland?
Well, let's take Uttar Pradesh to begin with. If you just take 2014 Lok Sabha elections, the question that you asked to Rahul, the BJP had won 73 out of 80 seats in 2014. Had the SP-BSP done a similar alliance, which they did today, the BJP's toll would have come down from 73 to 37. And had the Congress joined that alliance, the BJP's toll would have come down from 73 to 24. Now, see what happens when you do an alliance, a pre-poll alliance. The arithmetic changes into what we call a geometric progression in terms of number of seats. Post-poll alliance, that doesn't happen. Post-poll alliance is just an alliance of seats. If you do a pre-poll alliance, it has a major impact. So yes, if the Congress joins this alliance, it has enormous potential for 2019. If it doesn't, Congress will be definitely the big loser, because these guys have shown they can win without the Congress.
Absolutely.
There is a caveat to this. Alliances of this kind in UP are difficult to replicate at the pan-UP level, because leaders will have to give in a lot. They will have to drop their egos, sacrifice space. Will Mayawati be ready to give 45 seats to Congress and Akhilesh Yadav? I doubt it. She has not done it in the past.
No, but
there be a coalition?
Their fear of Modi coming back again, will it make them sacrifice and come together? Will that be the glue that will bind the opposition together?
There is an old Alistair MacLean novel, Fear is the Key. In politics, fear can be a great motivator. We have already seen 20 political parties and groups, 32 leaders yesterday flocked to Sonia Gandhi's house.
And then there's another party at Sharad Pawar's house.
I think there were just two of them who are in power, that is TMC and Congress. Rest are all in opposition. I think the fear of sitting in opposition or life in opposition too long can bring them together. But in UP, it's a complex exercise, because alliances need to be alliances of the voters also. They should be cohesive alliances, that castes shouldn't be contradicting each other.
But in 2014, Gaurav, in Bihar, such an impossible alliance took place. The alliance between Nitish Kumar and Lalu Prasad Yadav, which challenged the BJP, and the BJP lost Bihar. So it is theoretically possible that such an alliance can take place in UP. Though I agree with him, it's difficult at the ground level.
So is there merit in Yogi Adityanath saying that they could not, comprehend the power of this alliance, of Bua Bhatija alliance coming together? Does the BJP have a counter to this in 2019? Can Ram Temple, and apparently that is what they're banking on, that if a Ram Temple verdict comes, they'll ride the Ram Temple wave to par. Is that their only counter?
Well, first of all, if Yogi Adityanath, I'm assuming he knows the history of Uttar Pradesh, he shouldn't have made that remark. After all, in 1993, such an alliance was there between Mulayam Singh Yadav and Mayawati, which defeated at that time, remember, this is post-Ayodhya, it defeated BJP. So such an alliance had taken place in the past. So he should have known, he should have been more alert, which he obviously did not because of overconfidence. Will Ayodhya change the nature of this alliance? Not really, because I think Ayodhya is largely an issue that the BJP will use it, which will end up, it'll end up committing suicide for the BJP.
If Yogi Adityanath is saying that there was a sense of overconfidence and they were taken by surprise, this alliance, I think it is sheer incompetence. Gaurav, he has let Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah down, and I think there should be some amount of raps on the knuckle, because
that too
two political parties are coming together. The Chief Minister has vacated his seat, a Deputy Chief Minister has vacated a seat, and this is not Pondicherry. This is Uttar Pradesh. You can start a trend. So if it is, I think it also raises a question that the BJP didn't put in an effort. The BJP, which is an election missionary, sends 42,000 Panna Pramukhs to Tripura.
Yes.
There was nothing. No Prime Minister, no campaign. Is the BJP sending a warning shot to the BJP top leadership in Uttar Pradesh?
The center sending a message to Yogi Adityanath?
You have to deliver. You have been given a responsibility. Has Mr. Yogi Adityanath failed Prime Minister Narendra Modi?
So could this be a centre's rap on the Chief Minister's knuckles?
Well, Gaurav, I don't think it was a deliberate attempt to lose the election or blame it on Yogi Adityanath. What happened is there were two back-to-back realignments and massive waves for the BJP. 2014 they won 73 seats out of 80. In 2017 they won 325 seats.
Yes.
They were overconfident. They thought Gorakhpur, this is a pocket borrow.
Yes.
Without, like you say, someone doesn't need an introduction. So it's similar kind of thing. Jitna hi hai. And that didn't happen because the alliance kind of turned the tide. And will it turn the tide in 2019? It has enormous potential to do it. The point is, can they build an alliance along with the Congress?
But also somewhere there was no polarization. Remember, without polarization, BJP is
Sir, Atiq Ahmed was unable to polarize
so
in
much so
Phulpur.
that Atiq Ahmed, the Muslims have voted wonderfully. They have not fallen for the trap that there is a minority member contesting elections, so let's divide the vote. They have voted in a focused manner to defeat, if their target was to defeat BJP, they have voted. Now that's again a warning sign for the BJP, Ajit, that in future, that may not happen, the division of vote, if there are less contestants.
Absolutely. There's much more of this analysis on India Today that's coming up next, but I want to leave our viewers with the good news story of the day, and for that I'll take you to Dehradun, where a retired soldier, Brigadier Gurung, has set up one-of-a-kind training institute for underprivileged children. So children here at his institute, they're not only being trained as boxers, but they're also being prepared to compete and join the Indian Army as officers. And this is how Brigadier Gurung wants to honor his late son, Lieutenant Gautam Gurung's memory.
Udita Bhatt, a national level player in judo karate, now trains rigorously for boxing. Varun, an aspiring student, also aiming to hone his boxing skills. Their dream to join the Indian Army. And this is where a special training institute in Dehradun comes as a beacon of hope for these children. So what is it about this particular institute that makes it special? It's the story behind its inception. The story of this son of soil who sacrificed his life in the line of duty. Lieutenant Gautam Gurung was posted in his father, Brigadier P.S. Gurung's battalion, when he lost his life in the Kargil pre-war. But his father knew better than to shed copious tears over his only son's death.
People decided that a statue of his should be placed and a football tournament held on his name. Somehow I was not very satisfied with the football tournament, so I thought that rather than football, boxing would be a better option, so I thought I'll give them an opportunity.
From Gautam's pension, Brigadier Gurung opened a boxing institute for children who cannot afford an expensive training, and also started getting them ready for the army, thus vouching to keep his son's name alive.
आज तक हमने कोई गवर्नमेंट से कोई हेल्प नहीं लिया है। जो सीनियर बच्चे हैं जो आर्मी के लिए ही वो बॉक्सिंग करना आ रहे हैं, उनसे हम फीस 200 रुपये लेते हैं और वो 200 रुपये हम कोर्स में रखते हैं। जैसे हमारा बच्चे हैं, कुछ बच्चे ऐसा भी है बहुत गरीब आते हैं, उनका पास किट नहीं होता है, तो हम उन पैसे उन बच्चों में ऊपर लगाते हैं।
With Brigadier Gurung's efforts, 62 children have been admitted to the Indian Army so far.
मैं बॉक्सिंग में मतलब अब अपना कैरियर बनाना चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि सर यहाँ की प्रैक्टिस बहुत अच्छी है, यहाँ का फिजिकल काफ़ी अच्छा है। सर मुझे आर्मी में जाना है।
जी यहाँ पे बेनिफिट्स तो काफ़ी हैं। एक तो हमारी फिटनेस का बेनिफिट है, दूसरी चीज़ हमें एक मौका मिलता है इंडियन आर्मी में जाने का, और जो जितने भी यूथ लड़के हैं उन्हें मौका मिलता है इंडियन आर्मी की तरफ से खेलने का।
And in these spirited little children, Lieutenant Gautam Gurung lives on. Bureau Report, India Today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.